Before this video begins, there are spoilers of Telltale's version of The Walking Dead and also The Last of Us 1 and 2. So if you don't want any spoilers, go and play those games, go and watch someone else play, or do whatever you want before you watch this video.
Joel, get up. Joel, fucking get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot.
No!
Joel, please get up.
No!
Alright, I've been watching The Last of Us 2 for like the past 2 to 3 weeks now, and I'm really annoyed. I've been like, as well as like other people in the community who really thought that 7 years ago, once they ended The Last of Us Part 1, that Naughty Dog Games would come back and give us Last of Us Part 2, but in like way better than what they delivered. Okay, here's what I'm mad about. One, why do they have to add Ronda Rousey to come and kill Joel? And why? There's no point. I want Joel in Last of Us 2. He was so cautious. He like made sure to before trusting anyone that Great. I thought since it was 7 years in the making or 7 years in development, and now that is 2020, they deliver us a great story with Joel and Ellie. But you know what they do? First, they kill Joel with a Ronda Rousey lookalike, and then the story just made no sense. Why did Ellie? Okay, here's my problem, is that when they kill Joel, well, that's my first problem in general. Like when they kill Joel, why kill Joel? Just don't kill Joel, because he was so cautious in the first game. He didn't trust anyone. He brought Ellie to the Fireflies, and it was safe and sound. So why the first person you see on your patrol, Joel, why help her? Like, you don't know who she is. You don't know like how her friends are. You don't know how like they act around each other. You don't know anything about them. But the first person you see in trouble, you help her. I mean, you could have just helped her, then just ran away and go back to Jackson, and then like inform like Maria and everyone else that was like running the place, the camp, like you saw someone, and then maybe they could be like more aware, and then maybe you like would be safe in Jackson, and then everything would be fine. But no, you had to help this Ronda Rousey lookalike because you're a nice guy. My second point, it's like in addition to my first point, is why when Joel and Tommy met the group, why did Joel not use like some alias? Why did he just say, "Oh, I'm Joel, that's my brother Tommy"? Once you said that, I mean, even though Abby like somewhat knew your name before and like was concerned, why say that? And then you don't know these people. You're not don't expect them to like come to Jackson with you just cause they like, oh, we have a safe haven and like you're a small group of people. Why are they there in the first place? What are they doing? And do they have any like backup that you don't know if they're gonna attack Jackson? You don't know anything. So why trust them in the first place? That's my like problem with how they made Joel like not aware of like what it's a zombie apocalypse. Don't trust anyone and only trust the people around you that you know and trust in the first place. So my third point is, why was Ellie so ignorant in the game now? Like, she was older, but way more ignorant. She saw the death of Joel. Literally, the only one to see it. Like, Ronda Rousey switching from WWE to becoming Tiger Woods with the freaking golf club and smashing Joel's head. Like, and then she sees that, and then she's like, okay, I'm going to kill her. Are you gonna come with me? And then knowing, like, Dina says yeah, but then like, what's the point? Dina's pregnant. The only reason, like, you're holding Ellie back from trying to kill Abby, which we later find out. And then Jesse comes along. He's like more help than her, but like you can't like stay attached. And then freaking Ellie kills everyone except for Abby. Everyone. Owen, the pregnant woman named Nora, the girl on the PS3 or PS Vita, and everyone except for Abby, who was hiding in the aquarium after she came back to the after she saved Lev from her mother and like the fireflies or the scars. I don't know, from the Seraphites, the scars. So she saves Lev, right? Comes back and then sees all her friends dead because of Ellie. But then Ellie's back and they say, "Oh, we gotta get Dina back because she's pregnant." What were you there? Why were you there in the first place? To kill Abby. Why are you leaving now? Oh, cause she's pregnant. Just cause she's pregnant, you got Tommy, Jesse looking after Dina. You go and finish what you started and kill Abby before you take Dina and like deliver the baby. Okay, for my fourth point, when Abby killed Jesse, disabled Tommy by shooting him in the back of the eye and then like doing something to his leg, and then smashing Dina's head in the face, and then I think she like did something to Ellie's arm. Why didn't they like? They had a good life after that. They had a good life. Like I kind of like. I somewhat accepted it, but didn't accept it. The only person who I actually agreed with was Tommy, because he's literally lost his brother. He's literally just got disabled in the eye, the leg, and he's now like somewhat gone mad in the head. He's lost his wife because he's gone insane. And even though he was trying to convince Ellie to go after Abby, why didn't she just do it in the first place? Why did we have to wait? And then she backs out again. And then just because Tommy tells her she's gonna go and kill her again, that makes no sense to me. So for my next point, when Ellie abandons her new child that she has with Dina after Jesse passed away because she got pregnant from Jesse, when they're raising JJ, why does straight after Tommy says, okay, you gotta go kill her, and then she's like, okay, fine, but like she like comes to terms with like she has to go kill Abby, finish what we started, and do it because she can't sleep. She's got like somewhat of like PTSD from like the time she saw Joel get like kicked, like not kicked in the head, like stabbed in the head with a golf club, thanks to Tiger Woods' Ronda Rousey. And she puts on Joel's coat, like, okay, I'm gonna get revenge, I'm gonna honor his legacy because he protected me in the first game. I was like a stupid kid. He taught me everything I knew. Okay, and then like she's like, okay, Dina, I'm sorry, I got to go. She leaves. She goes on a boat trip, finds Abby. Like her intentions were to kill her in the first place to get revenge on Joel, because Joel killed Abby's dad, because Abby's dad wanted to kill Ellie because she was the cure to fixing all the apocalypse and everything happened. So she was the cure, but Joel didn't want that because he kind of like took her in as his own daughter after his daughter died. But anyway, besides the point, Ellie's intentions were to kill her to get revenge for Joel. Why is it straight after seeing that Abby's being tortured, you start helping her and Lev because you see them get tortured? Then once you're at the boat scene, about to 1v1 fist fight to the death, why is it that I know this might sound morbid, but like when Ellie was drowning Abby, why couldn't the game just like fade out? Why did it have to go to her freaking getting her 2 fingers chopped off and then saying, go, just leave it, I just take the girl, I'm not the girl, the boy, take the boy and go on the boat. So now, Ellie, you've gone to Abby to rescue her, and subverting like your own like personal wishes for her to like die eventually. So as I was saying, besides me rambling on, Ellie goes to camp. She kills some people, finds the prisoners, lets them go. They tell her where Abby is. Abby's being tortured outside on the pillars because she's like tried to escape. She has her head shaved off. Lev's like in front of her, which I kind of like Lev, but at the same time I don't, because she's siding with Abby. But then again, like you go to the beach scene, and why stop? Your whole intentions were for her to die in the first place after you got revenge for Joel. I don't get why do you back out twice? One, because she's stronger than you in the first act of the game. And in the second act, you back out just because you feel bad for her, and you think this is what Joel would have wanted. No, you should have just started either saying yes or no, I'm going to kill her. Because now when you come back, you've got 2 fingers cut off, you don't have Dina and JJ, your family, and how are you gonna explain that to Tommy after you let his brother die, and you didn't get revenge for Tommy? He's disabled in the left eye and now crippled. Okay, that's a bad word. Disabled thanks to her. Why did Naughty Dog Games make her so ignorant? Here's how they should have done it. PS3s were scattered around the whole game. Just give freaking Abby a PS3 console, The Last of Us version 1, and just say, play this for like the remainder of your day, and then just there you go, all solved. She finally understands how important Joel is, like what it meant for Joel to kill your father, even though that makes no sense. And anyway, at the start, here's another complaint I have. At the start, if they knew Ellie had the cure and that she was going to die, if Abby's dad took out the cure from her brain, or like it was connected to her brain, why didn't they let Ellie live her life out? Then by the age of like 99, or like until she survives, how long until she like dies from like infection or whatever, or natural disease or like natural death? Then why couldn't they take it before she died, straight after? I mean, you can like take it into account, maybe like aging decreases the strength of the vaccine that Abby's dad was gonna make, but still, why couldn't they find any other solution than killing Ellie? Killing Ellie, because then you wouldn't have started that whole beef with Abby, you wouldn't have started that whole beef with the Fireflies, and the whole story wouldn't have been corrupt. It would be just like good, just good in the end. And like, I'm gonna compare this to the Walking Dead Telltale series. Rest in peace, thanks Telltale. Why, like, when Lee died, I felt somewhat like sad but content at the same time, because Lee did his job in protecting Clementine for this long, and without like getting bit. He got bit like at the last second, and he chopped off his arm, like tried to do everything in his power. He did that, and it made Clementine stronger. She kind of took care of AJ in like the last act after all that happened with what do you call it? Not Puerto Rican, they're not, I don't know. It was like this guy and his son, and then the daughter, not daughter, his wife, or like the other wife. I don't know. It was like in one of the Telltale series games. I'm rambling on. When Lee died, I felt content. I was like, okay, good job, Lee. But I was still sad at the same time, because I was engaged with his character. I kind of believed in what he was doing was the right thing. He like turned his life around after he killed his wife. After he was like going to jail in the first scene, and I kind of felt like, I don't know, mixed feelings about that, but it was still a nice ending. But when you just randomly place this Ronda Rousey lookalike Tiger Woods buff person to kill Joel for no reason, this is what angered everyone when like reacting to The Last of Us 2. I don't get how Naughty Dog or like, did no one say to that, like, the director? Did no one say to the director, this isn't a good idea, we should change the whole thing? Because it looked like, I searched on Google, it looked like they didn't develop it straight after Last of Us 1. They started like announcing it as 2016 and went to like progressing with developing the game even more. So you had 4 years to make this game, and then you give us what somewhat trash of a game. Like in the middle, I kind of accepted how like Joel dies, Ellie's gonna go get revenge, but then for her to back out twice, one because Abby's stronger than her, and then the second one because she has PTSD from Joel's death. No, just finish what you started and then go back home and then try and fix things up with Dina. But no, you had to get your 2 fingers chopped off. You rescued the person that killed Joel. The only good thing I liked from this game was the graphics, the ending scene where Ellie and Joel talk, because later we find out that Ellie finds out why Joel killed all those fireflies and the cure and whatnot, and how like he was very emotional and like he wanted to still be attached to her, not attached, personally connected to her in some sort of way, because she's kind of like a daughter figure to him. And that was the only good scene I feel like that was a part of this game. Overall, I think the game was good graphics wise, but the story was super beyond trash.
You've been bratted!
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.